God says, the deadly disease eating your son's life. My child, hear me now, because what I am about to reveal is not to frighten you, but to awaken you. Listen with your spirit. Listen with the deepest part of you. Something has been moving in the shadows around your son, something unseen, something feeding on his strength, his joy, his future. And heaven has stepped in, because time is running out. You have noticed the signs. The sudden weakness. The strange heaviness in his eyes. The sleepless nights. The unexplained fear. The quiet pain he refuses to speak about. You thought it was stress. You thought it was emotion. But I, the Lord, say to you now, something deeper has been feeding on him. Something spiritual. Something deadly. My child, this is not the kind of disease doctors easily detect. This is not the kind of problem medicine alone can fix. This is an attack formed in darkness, a sickness that began in the invisible realm, a spirit that seeks to drain him slowly, quietly, and secretly. It entered through a crack, through a wound, through an open door your son did not recognize. And now, it is trying to claim territory in his body, in his mind, in his destiny. But hear me. I have come to expose what has been hiding. I have come to uncover what has been feeding. I have come to break what has been growing. Because your son's life is not permitted to end prematurely. You have been feeling the urgency in your spirit, the sudden push to pray for him more than usual, the sudden fear that something is wrong even when everything seems normal. That was me stirring you, calling you, warning you, because I would not allow the enemy to devour him silently. Your son may not tell you what he feels. He may hide his panic. He may ignore the symptoms. He may pretend everything is fine. But I see what he cannot see. I see the battle unfolding in the unseen realm. And I am calling you because you are the one appointed to intervene. There is a disease that feeds on silence. There is an affliction that grows when ignored. There is an enemy that hopes you do not pray, that hopes you do not intercede, that hopes you remain distracted long enough for it to finish its assignment.
For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it.
But that assignment is being cancelled right now. My child, listen closely. This disease did not begin in his physical body. It began in his spirit. It began with a moment of weakness, a moment of fear, a moment of emotional breaking that opened a doorway the enemy walked through. And once it entered, it began to plant seeds. Seeds of fatigue. Seeds of confusion. Seeds of darkness. Seeds of sickness. And now it seeks to produce death. But I am not finished with your son. His story is not ending like this. His life is not being swallowed by an invisible illness. He may be tired, but he is not defeated. He may be vulnerable, but he is not abandoned. He may be under attack, but he is under my protection. You must rise now, because the battle is happening through you. You must speak life over him daily. You must pray with authority, not fear. You must reject every voice that whispers, "It's too late." Because heaven is not finished. Heaven is fighting. And heaven needs your voice. Your son has been dreaming strange dreams lately. He has been feeling something pressing on him at night. He has been waking up with sudden fear. He has been experiencing a shadow over his mind. These were not random moments. These were indicators of the spiritual attack forming around him. But now, I am shining a bright light over what has been hidden. My child, do not panic. This is not a message of death. This is a message of intervention. I am revealing the disease so I can remove the disease. I am exposing it so I can destroy it. This is the beginning of his healing. Heaven has already released angels to stand beside his bed. Heaven has already placed a shield around his spirit. Heaven has already declared that his breath will not be stolen. Heaven has already spoken that his life is preserved. But there is something you must understand. The enemy attacks the ones whose future threatens hell. Your son carries a calling he has not yet discovered. He carries a destiny he has not yet awakened to. He carries a spiritual weight the enemy fears. That is why the attack was so severe. That is why it came so quietly. That is why it tried to disguise itself as something small. But you will pull him out. Your prayer will break the sickness. Your voice will destroy the assignment. Your faith will suffocate the enemy. Now hear me. There is a moment coming very soon when your son will show a sudden shift. A sudden improvement. A sudden return of strength. A sudden clarity in his eyes. A sudden courage that replaces his fear. That moment will not be coincidence. It will be the moment the disease dies. The moment the invisible attack collapses. The moment heaven completes its intervention. Before that moment, you must stand strong. Do not let fear control your mind. Do not let worry weaken your faith. Do not let hopelessness bind your tongue. Speak life. Speak healing. Speak protection. Speak restoration. Right now, I am touching his body. I am touching his bloodstream. I am touching his bones. I am touching his organs. I am touching his mind. I am touching his dreams. Every root of the disease is withering. Every root of the attack is dying. Every plan of darkness is failing. Your son will live. Your son will recover. Your son will rise. Your son will testify. Your son will walk into the future I planned for him. No power of darkness can stop that. Now, stay close to me. Keep praying. Keep watching. Keep standing in faith. Because you are not fighting alone. I am fighting with you. I am fighting for him. And I will not allow the deadly disease eating your son's life to continue. His healing has begun. His restoration is unfolding. And his life will not be taken. It will be renewed. It will be strengthened. It will be protected by my hand. You.
For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100, as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it.
My child, listen carefully now. Because what I am about to reveal goes deeper than what you heard before. The battle over your son's life has layers, and heaven is unfolding them one by one. What you felt in your spirit these past days, that unexplainable heaviness, that sudden fear, that strange pressure on your chest, was not imagination. It was the tremor of the spiritual world pressing against your atmosphere, trying to warn you, trying to signal you, trying to awaken you before the disease advanced further. You wondered why your son suddenly grew distant. Why he stopped talking. Why he avoided eye contact. Why he looked tired even after sleep. Why his laughter disappeared slowly, as if something was stealing it piece by piece. This was not simply emotional exhaustion. It was not random sadness. It was not ordinary sickness. This was a silent enemy consuming him from the inside, spiritually first, physically second. My child, the enemy fights differently when he knows a destiny is involved. Your son is not just any son. He carries a calling that will shake the darkness he is fighting right now. He carries a purpose that threatens the kingdom of hell. He carries a future that will break generational chains. And hell saw it before you did. That is why the attack came early. That is why it came quietly. That is why it came disguised as stress, tiredness, or mood swings. But hear me. The enemy planned silently, but I moved loudly. The enemy whispered lies, but I speak truth with power. The enemy tried to plant death, but I uproot it with fire. I am interrupting every hidden plan that was formed against your son. You have been seeing flashes, moments where your son suddenly looks lost. Moments where he stares into nothing. Moments where he holds his chest. Moments where he becomes overwhelmed for no reason. Those were not emotional breaks. Those were spiritual strikes. Moments where the disease tried to take another piece of him. But not anymore. Because I am breaking the rhythm of the attack. I am cutting the cycle open. I am stopping the slow drain on his strength. I am removing the invisible hands that have been pressing on him at night. Your son has felt the presence of something in his room. Something he could not explain. A heaviness. A shadow. An unexplainable fear that rises suddenly in the dark. He ignored it, pretending it was nothing, because he did not know the enemy had already marked him. But I saw it. I watched every moment. And I stepped in before it could reach its next stage. My child, you may not know this, but your son has been fighting thoughts he never dared to speak. Thoughts of giving up. Thoughts of disappearing. Thoughts of running away. Thoughts of shutting everything out. These were not his thoughts. These were not born from his heart. These were whispers from the same spirit that released the disease. It tried to attack his mind before attacking his body. But now I am restoring his mind. I am cleansing his thoughts. I am rebuilding his inner strength. Heaven is surrounding him.
For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100 as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it.
My angels are standing at the entrance of your home. They are blocking every spiritual infection attempting to return. They are guarding his dreams. They are guarding his breath. They are guarding his future. But there is something you must understand. The healing process begins in the spirit before it manifests in the body. Right now, the disease is weakening. Its roots are breaking. Its grip is loosening. But you must keep feeding the atmosphere with faith. You must keep speaking life. You must keep declaring my promises over him. Your voice is a weapon. Your prayer is a shield. Your faith is a sword. When you speak healing, the disease loses strength. When you speak restoration, the enemy loses ground. When you speak protection, angels move instantly. Do not underestimate your authority. Do not underestimate your role. You were chosen to stand between your son and the attack that wanted to swallow him. I positioned you there. Not the doctors. Not the teachers. Not the counselors. You. Because your voice has power in the spirit. Because your prayer has weight in the unseen realm. Because your love for him is a doorway for my intervention. You have been wondering why he sleeps so heavily lately. Why he wakes up exhausted. Why he looks drained after doing almost nothing. This is the disease losing its grip. It is retreating. It is weakening. It is trying to fight back one last time before it dies completely. But listen. By my authority, it will not win. Not tonight. Not tomorrow. Not ever. Your son will rise again. His strength will return. His joy will return. His clarity will return. His peace will return. And when he stands again, he will not remember this season as destruction. He will remember it as deliverance. My child, there is something else I must reveal. There was someone who spoke something over your son. A word. A curse. A negative declaration. A jealous thought. A silent wish for his downfall. These words attached themselves to him and opened the door for the disease to enter. But I am breaking every spoken curse. I am undoing every negative word. I am reversing every evil wish. I am erasing every spiritual stain placed on him. Nothing spoken from darkness will stand. Nothing sent from evil will survive. I am cleansing him completely. You will begin to see signs. Small signs at first. A sudden smile you have not seen in weeks. A sudden spark in his eyes. A sudden moment of peace. A sudden desire to talk again. These are not coincidences. These are indicators that heaven is completing its work. And then, you will see bigger signs. His strength returning. His appetite increasing. His energy rising. His skin brightening. His spirit lifting. These will be manifestations of the miracle unfolding in his body. He will walk in full healing. Not partial. Not temporary. Complete healing. Full restoration. Because I do not do halfway miracles. I finish what I start. I complete what I begin. I restore what was broken. Now listen to me, my child. Do not speak fear. Do not speak doubt. Do not speak defeat. Your words build the atmosphere around him. Feed it with faith. Feed it with hope. Feed it with truth. He is healing. He is being lifted. He is being protected. Your son's destiny is not in danger anymore. It is being guarded. It is being preserved. It is being strengthened. He will become everything I destined him to be. And no disease, no curse, no attack, no spirit, no darkness will stop him. I am the Lord. I am covering him. I am healing him. I am restoring him. And I am ending the deadly disease that tried to eat your son's life. Stay close to me. Stay in faith. And watch what I do next. My child, listen closely now as I finish what I began. Because the final part of this message is not only a revelation, but a closure, a sealing, a divine completion. What has been unfolding in your son's life is not just a battle. It is a spiritual rescue mission. A heavenly intervention. A divine interruption sent to stop what the enemy thought he could finish in secret. You have felt the shift in the atmosphere around your home. The nights that once felt heavy now feel lighter. The silence that once felt frightening now feels peaceful. The fear that once pressed against your heart now feels distant. These are signs that the presence of darkness has been pushed back, step by step, moment by moment, prayer by prayer. Your words have not been wasted. Your tears have not been ignored. Your intercession has not been empty. Heaven has responded to every whisper from your spirit. Your son does not even know how close he came to spiritual collapse. He does not know how close the enemy came to taking more from him. He does not know how many nights angels stood beside his bed. He does not know how many times the disease pushed deeper but was stopped by my hand. He does not know the war that raged around him while he slept. But you know. And now, you will see the final chapters unfold. My child, the disease that once fed on him has become powerless. Its roots have been burned. Its assignment has been cancelled. Its influence has been broken. It has no right to return. It has no authority to rebuild. It has no legal ground to remain. It is finished. But your son must walk through the final stage of restoration. This is the stage where the body begins to mirror what the spirit has already received. It is the stage where strength slowly returns, where clarity rises, where peace settles, where joy begins to bloom again. Do not rush this stage. Do not panic if he needs rest. Do not worry if he still feels fragile. Healing is happening in layers, and each layer is being completed by my hand. There will be moments when he becomes emotional, moments when he feels overwhelmed for no reason, moments when he suddenly wants to talk, or suddenly wants to sit quietly. This is his spirit adjusting to the absence of what once tormented him. This is his soul relearning peace. This is his heart remembering safety. Let these moments happen naturally. They are part of the restoration process. You may notice him waking up earlier. You may notice him breathing easier. You may notice him eating better. You may notice him laughing softly. You may notice him looking lighter, brighter, freer. These are signs that the disease no longer holds any power. Your son will begin to feel like himself again. But not the old version of himself. He will feel like a stronger version. A wiser version. A more protected version. A version that has walked through darkness and survived, even though he did not know he was in a spiritual war. Now, my child, there is something else you must understand before I close this message. The enemy does not stop because he fails. He tries again when people forget what happened. He waits for spiritual exhaustion. He waits for complacency. He waits for the atmosphere around the home to weaken. But you must not let that happen. I am not telling you to fear. I am telling you to remain awake. Remain prayerful. Remain alert. Remain spiritually aware. Your voice is a covering. Your prayer is a shield. Your presence is a barrier. Your faith is a wall that darkness cannot cross. Continue to speak life over your son. Even when he is healed. Even when he is strong. Even when he smiles again. Speak life, because your words create protection around him. Bless his mornings. Bless his nights. Bless his health. Bless his future. Bless his mind. Bless his atmosphere. The enemy will try to send small distractions to pull you away from prayer. He will try to bring busyness, fatigue, emotional noise, unnecessary arguments. These are not random. These are attempts to weaken the covering. But you will remain firm. You will not drift. You will not grow cold. You will not loosen your hold. My child, I am giving you authority to stand as a gatekeeper over your son's life. You are the watchman of his destiny. You are the protector of his spiritual atmosphere. You are the one positioned to detect danger before it arrives. That is why you felt the warning before anyone else.
That is why you sensed the danger even when you had no physical proof. Your spirit was awakened because you were chosen for this role. Now, let me tell you something important. Your son will not only survive this attack. He will rise above it. He will outgrow it. He will outlive it. And one day, he will look back and feel an unexplainable strength inside him, not knowing it was formed during this battle. He will step into a future that the enemy tried to steal. He will walk into assignments the enemy feared. He will develop wisdom beyond his years. He will carry a spiritual sensitivity he did not have before. This attack, though painful, is shaping him. It is forming him. It is preparing him. He will not walk wounded. He will walk empowered. Your son's future is secure. Your son's purpose is protected. Your son's destiny is sealed by my hand. No sickness, no curse, no darkness, no shadow can rewrite what I have written. And now, as I close this message, hear this final promise. The deadly disease that once tried to eat your son's life has been judged. It has been defeated. It has been cast out. It will not return. Its influence is dead. Its authority is broken. Its time has ended. Your son is stepping into healing. Your son is stepping into restoration. Your son is stepping into peace. Your son is stepping into a new chapter. A chapter filled with strength. A chapter filled with clarity. A chapter filled with divine protection. My child, do not fear the future. I am already in it. I am already guiding him. I am already covering him. I am already shaping the path he will walk. I am already preparing the victories he will step into. This is the closing of the attack. This is the end of the disease. This is the sealing of the breakthrough. This is the completion of the deliverance. Your son lives. Your son heals. Your son rises. And nothing will take him from my hands. Walk in peace. Walk in confidence. Walk in assurance. Because I, the Lord, have spoken. And it is done. For your son, support by giving a super thanks up to $100 as a simple act of faith and gratitude. Not by pressure, but by love, saying, Lord, I believe this word and I receive it.